Now Millennial doing my test plays today. So this is part 2 of testing Deep in the Night. I'm hoping I can just get through the lower diffs in one video, but we'll see. I maybe would make those in the middle so that they're not a 4-lane wide, but little crossover, but that might be a little hard. I mean, you could simplify by making them downs. Okay, the bomb spiral, so this is interesting because, I mean, I don't think it's hard to play, but this kind of comes back to like what I kind of said this about dodge walls before, but adding something that's harder in the lower difficulties compared to what's in the upper difficulties feels weird to me. So like this would make sense to me if the uppers had bomb spirals too. I don't know, like maybe get a second opinion on that, but I don't know. Just personally, I'm not a big fan of adding things that are harder to the lower difficulties when those things are not also in the upper difficulties too. So I don't know how I feel about this. This could just be not my style. It's also kind of fast. Like if it's a really slow bomb spiral, I think I would, I don't know. Actually, I wanted to go back and look at something. Because I think there were some arcs. Yeah, I think the arcs connecting those really fast notes. I mean, I'm not a big, yeah, like that. I'm not a big fan of arcs connecting notes that rapid. That felt a little challenging for hard. Same with that. I mean, that's a little hard, I think, but did the upper difficulties have an arc there? Because, I don't know, that looked a little weird to me. But if the upper difficulties had it too, it's probably fine. I feel like that pattern might be hard for hard. Even same with this one here, because like there's just such a like, especially at this speed, I feel like you're going to play that one as an up-down. I don't know that you're going to get all the rotation through there. Like I would probably make that one a vertical one too, the second one. And then the third one's probably fine as being a diagonal. Up thing you had there might be a little difficult for hard. Yeah, so like in general, really good. Like the flow is really good. Note density for the most part feels fine. Like a couple parts are maybe a little fast, especially through the dodgeball sections. And just some of the patterns just feel hard. But yeah, we'll just kind of keep going. I think that red might have been a little bad cutty in the sense I think the note before was a down stack and then you had a diagonal. That's nice. I was going to say that was a vision block, but I don't think it was. Cosmetically, I don't feel like I love the look of these rapid notes being connected by arcs. Okay, yeah, you had an arc on that one. I totally forget if the upper difficulties did too. A couple of times you've had croissant streams on normal. That feels hard to me. I mean, if you want that, you could have that with making them not diagonals, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, like you could just make those down notes if you wanted to make that a little friendlier. Yeah, I feel like I'd have less arcs through there personally, but that's a minor thing though. Okay. Yeah, so I suspect you probably have an idea what I'm going to say here. That was hard. There was a lot of scissors. The croissant streams, I think, would be challenging at this difficulty because it's like the crossover, right? And especially as diagonals. I think the dodge walls are fine because you have them on the upper difficulties. But they might be tough. They might be a little bit jump scary. I know, like, I've seen your video of it, so I know you can play it and stuff. So as usual, take everything I say on normal difficulty with a grain of salt. But I don't think that would pass the dad test. There was a lot of stuff there that I think is challenging. Which again, if that's what you're going for, and I know you can play it, so you are more of an expert at that difficulty than me. But the note density felt really good, and it was certainly interesting. The double top row might be a little scary for easy. Ooh, scissor. I like those single saber parts. I feel like there's a lot of top row and a lot of almost like crossovers, like the notes being on the opposite side of the field. Ooh, like that. That's pretty hard, I think. Like basically having a croissant stream on you easy. I feel like that's kind of tough because like you have the blue or you have the red and then like on the far lane and then the dodge wall makes you go in the opposite direction. note's a little blocked by the wall. That double right after the wall. Yeah, that still just kind of feels unnecessarily hard. Like, I would worry about an easy level player getting a little tangly there. Okay. Yeah, so note density feels pretty good. Don't really think there are any parts that were too fast. But yeah, I mean, a couple of scissors, not too much, but I think the biggest issues I'm having with this map is a lot of top row notes. I feel like I'd have to check an editor to see kind of the percentage. And things like those, yeah, like kind of croissant or like pseudo croissant streams. And like just in general, it kind of felt like there was a lot of notes that were on the opposite side of the body when like you didn't have something like a dodge wall kind of indicating that the player had to move over to that side of the map. I worry about that tripping people up. I can ask my son if he wants to play it. That might give you more honest feedback. I mean, I don't force him to do test plays, so I don't know if he'll say yes, but if so, I'll post that video too. And, you know, as always, ask me if you have any questions, and I hope that helps.